Hello. Well, this might be a fill-in for Monday Night Magic, or it might be at some other time, but I did pick up a last-minute overtime for Monday coming here, so we're pre-recording this, and we'll use it wherever we see fit. But I had a couple of these that I grabbed about a week and a half ago, going through local Dollarama. They had these restocked, and these two felt a little bit thicker than most, so I'm curious, since it says may contain original sealed pack, whether these would be in for that. I didn't, thoroughly explore them to see if I could guess or not. But I doubt it, but who knows? We've opened these before, but these random packs, you never know quite what you're going to find. So I figured this could be something interesting to take a look at anyways. See if we can get our $4 value worth of what's inside.
I brought my iPad out to check prices.
You got some sleeves over there just in case?
There are sleeves, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it would have been handy, eh? Be able to actually check prices. Let's see here. What's in bin number 1? Well, it doesn't seem to have any original packs, that's for sure.
Nope.
We've got
some sleeves.
What's this?
Are those clear sleeves?
6 cards.
Maybe you want the thinner packs.
Oh, is this just 100 card sleeves, standard trading card?
Oh, yeah. So not the colored back ones. It's just
100 flimsies, penny sleeves.
That's not a horrible thing.
No, that's not bad at all. We buy these. I mean, usually you pay what, about $3 for a pack of these?
So your value
maybe
is probably
maybe not that company though.
I don't know what the company is like for brand wise, but I mean, it's probably close
something
to the value.
Anyway, 1 guaranteed rare card, 10 cards, and 6 cards.
Wouldn't it be amazing to find like some card?
Start with the thickest one and go down to the 4 with the guaranteed rare.
Some card that just had something awesome and you didn't realize it. Somebody's said they pulled like a $30 or $60 card out of one of these before.
Yeah, I've heard someone claim to get something good out of.
I don't know.
Well, I think those were the little $150 store
maybe.
packs, but it's the same sort of outfit. So, whoops.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Okay, so that's going back a bit. That's from 1999. Urza's Destiny,
I like it.
I think, is the beaker.
We'll have to leave a comment.
Voice of Reason, flying protection from blue. There was a voice of for each of the protection from each color, and then there was voice of all, where you could pick your color. Yeah, I don't expect this is anything wonderful, but it's neat to see something that age anyway. This is from Modern Horizons 2, Tormund's Crypt Keeper, because you could get Tormund's Crypt. It's a 3/2 vigilance for 3. Sacrifice it to exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Tormund's Crypt is just a 0-drop artifact that you can sacrifice it to do the same thing. So there's that.
Oh, an upside down card.
Oh yeah, this is from Champions of Kamigawa. Another uncommon. For each spirit, return it to owner's hand unless that player pays 3. So there's an anti-spirit card. Cut the tethers. So that's another neat, oldish uncommon. This is Kaldheim. A giant coward. Craven Hulk. Cannot block alone. Abandoned at birth, the giant was raised by goats. Ironically, it grew up to be the most cautious member of the herd. There we go.
You know what we should do for another stream or video?
We're just going...
Get a thick one and a thin one and see the difference.
Another Kaldheim. Yeah, we could. Poison Cup. Destroy target creature if the spell was foretold. Scry 2. You can pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it later, turn for its foretell cost. So it ends up costing more, but it's 2 and 2. Interesting. I don't like that mechanic. But, well, anyway. Then we got a Golgari Rot Farm. This is not the original printing. This is Modern Masters 2.
Sorry, we're in our camper.
Yeah, there's traffic going by.
Yeah, it's warm in here, so we had to open the window.
These are neat, though. You can do some neat tricks with them because they tap for 2 mana of 2 different colors at the same time.
Why don't they put the cards all in the right direction?
I don't know. We got a Mutiny.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, 2018. I'm trying to remember what that expansion is. This is part of my gap years. Pirate captains rarely enjoy peaceful retirement. Yeah,
It's like every other card is pointing the other way.
absolutely. So far we've got 4 commons, 4 uncommons here. Shadow Feed. Remove target creature in a graveyard from the game. You gain 3 life. That's from Shards of Alara. Ooh, we got a Planeswalker. This is an uncommon Planeswalker. Chandra Novice Pyromancer. So when she was just learning, I guess. -1 to add 2 red. -2 to deal 2 damage to any target. Or +1 elementals you control get +2 attack until end of turn. Well, that's interesting. 5 loyalty for 4. I mean, you know, if you want to practice using Planeswalkers, this will be a good one to train with. And then another uncommon. So we ended up with 6 uncommons in this 10-card pack. I'm not recognizing that expansion symbol.
I don't know. If you know, leave a comment.
2024. It's probably one of those, like, side products.
I don't know.
Eternal Taskmaster's enters tapped. When it attacks, you may pay 3. If you do, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. There we are.
You can hear the kids in the backyard.
Yeah, if you listen close. And here's the 6-card pack. I was not expecting to see a Planeswalker. I know they did make uncommon Planeswalkers, but I think that might be like only the second or so one I've ever seen. So,
excuse me,
because again, that was from my gap years. Morit of the Frost, legendary snow creature, shapeshifter. Changeling, you may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of a permanent you control, except it's legendary and snow in addition to its other types. And if it is a creature, it enters with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it and has Changeling. Okay, so it's a big clone with extra goodies, but it's uncommon. So there we are. I don't think that would be heavily played, but in the right deck it could be handy.
That looks cool.
Kindle the Inner Flame, another uncommon. Kindred Sorcery,
is that
Elemental.
Lorwyn Eclipsed?
Yes, it is, I believe. So this is fairly recent. This is from this year. Flashback, behold 3 elementals. So these do get repackaged. They do make up new packages of these fairly frequently then. Another uncommon, Boulder Dash from Lorwyn Eclipsed, also in red. And another red uncommon, Explosive Prodigy.
Interesting.
Deals X damage to a creature an opponent controls, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. I think I used one of this one when we went to the pre-release. This was in my little elemental deck.
Okay. Ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what that symbol's from. Artifact Treasure, Glittering Stockpile. Tap it for red, put a stash counter on it, and sacrifice it, add X for mana of any one color, where X is the number of stash counters. It's an interesting sort of mana rock treasure. And our last one, another uncommon, this one from Kaldheim. This pack was all uncommons. 6 cards, all uncommons for this one. Bearded Axe. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each dwarf, equipment, and or vehicle you control. Well, I'm expecting some more dwarfs to show up in the Hobbit set, so who knows? Maybe I'll pull this out then. Local kids coming by on bicycles. We got the windows open for circulation, so you get an extra good view of whatever random stuff they were talking about.
Talking about some kind of sauce that tastes so good.
This is the one that says has a guaranteed rare card. A mix of 3 common and or uncommon cards.
Actually, the value of this isn't too bad for these packs.
There's our rare. Phineas, Ace Archer.
With this Bloomburrow.
Yeah, it is Bloomburrow. It's a rabbit. Reach Vigilance. I don't remember this one being a highly sought after one by any means, but it's a rare from Bloomburrow.
Does he got a pine cone for his arrow?
On the tip of the arrow? I think so.
Oh, fun.
Put a +1/+1 on each other creature you control. That's a token or a rabbit. Then if there are creatures you control have total power or greater, draw a card. Okay, so you can get some value with this guy anyway. Might be worth finding a sleeve for, I don't know. Artillery Blast. There's a common. And
vehicles are so loud.
And then we've got a
This one's kind of creepy.
Witch's Eye.
I don't like it.
This is a Theros thing of some sort, I think.
Yuck.
Price Prophecies, Bacon Eye Socket. And then we have Tinvale Tree Folk.
Oh, interesting.
2019. Oaken Boon. Put 2 counters on target creature. Or it's a 6/5 for 6.
Oh my goodness. What's going on?
Interesting.
The sleeves got stuck. So the other outer bag got wrecked.
So we'll sleeve up the rare anyway. I don't know if any of the other uncommons are really...
We'll check them out later. We'll have to see what the value of this card-wise, just out of curiosity.
You might as well sleeve up Chandra, just because that's interesting to me, and maybe the Voice of Reason, just because it's old.
Yeah, you never know with older uncommons. Even
so we'll see if this one does something
okay.
similar. I expect the extra thickness I felt was definitely just the pack of petty sleeves.
Probably.
But, I mean, like I said, if we're paying $4 for this, and usually a pack of these costs about
You're getting
$3
your value, I think.
These days, yeah, you're getting your value.
The Magic is better value-wise than the Pokemon ones are.
So let's see what we got in here. Because last time we opened some of these, we got like little mini packs of colored back sleeves with 20 sleeves in them. Which is kind of, like, what are you going to do with 20 matching sleeves?
Yeah.
And here's, yep, another pack of the same penny sleeves.
So...
I mean, we always use them, so hey.
So if you want sleeves, get
and then
the thicker
another
packs.
4, 6, and 10. So we'll open them in the same order again.
I would love to find like one that's actually got a pack in it or something.
I'll be interested to see if that 6-pack is all uncommon. Yeah, it says right on it. Sorry, I didn't read. Uncommons pack. So it's 6 uncommons.
Man, so much traffic today.
So here's the just 10 cards. No promises on rarity at all. Oh, we're starting off with another Urza's Destiny. Sarah's Advocate, an angel, 2/2 for 4, flying, and you can tap it. Target attacking or blocking creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Pretty generic.
The art's nice though.
The edge is not in the best shape.
There's a
yeah,
on the
it's
card,
definitely played. Seen, yeah, some little.
This is so cool
divots, but it is neat to see something of that age.
Do you want
for
to
sure.
see?
This one is another Modern Horizons. Oh, we got a white bordered card in here.
What?
I'm curious to see what that'll be. That's.
I'm getting annoyed by the traffic.
Tavern Scoundrel. Anyway,
Well, that's
Spinewood
fun.
Paladin.
Is that a moose?
It's
Is
a,
that a moose?
human knight, and it does seem to be riding a moose.
Oh my goodness.
Trample, 5/4 for 5. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life, and you can plot for 4. Then we've got another Keldheim. Open the Omen Paths. Choose 1, add 2 mana of any one color, and 2 mana of any other color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature or enchantment spell. That could actually be interesting. I mean, it only gets you net 1 mana, but you get a choice of 2 colors. Huh. And other option is creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. So, you know, that's 2 very different things. Odds are one or the other you can find a use for. Raise the Drugar. Then we got an Evolving Wilds. That's been reprinted I don't know how many times, but useful as far as it goes. We got a Lacerate Flesh. That's Crimson Vow, I guess. No, maybe not. I don't know what that's from. Anyway, another common. Then we got Armillary Sphere. Now this one is from Conflux, I believe. So that's not a recent set. That's back in 2009. I don't remember if this was actually used much. Search your Pay 2, tap and sacrifice it. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. So you got to pay 2 to cast it and pay 2 and tap it to go get 2 more. I mean, it can be useful, and it can certainly help you fix your colors in a multicolored deck, so maybe. And then ooh, a rare.
Ooh, fun.
Harsh Mercy. And that's from Onslaught in 2002. So not as old as the first rare we ended up with, or the first, but still, that's a neat card. Each player chooses a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't of the chosen type this way. They can't be regenerated. So if you're playing a tribal deck, you can protect your tribe and let everything else die. And then we have a Merc Dwellers. That's from 4th edition. So it's a nice old card, but this was a poor card from the Dark that got reprinted into 4th edition. So this thing was never any good, particularly as far as I'm aware. When attacking and not blocked, Merc Dwellers gets an extra +2 attack. So it can be a little bit more lethal on its swings, but a 2/2 for 4 was never good stats to begin with. But yeah, I remember this card was common. It was one of the cards we had to choose from building our first decks.
That's kind of neat, though.
We did try playing with it a couple times, but yeah, this was not one that made the cut for long, because eventually we found better stuff.
Do you want it to sleeve just because it's old?
I mean, I don't think it's in pristine condition or anything.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, if you'd like.
This is kind of fun.
When Ragnorn unsealed the catacombs, he found more than the dead and their treasures. But yeah, always neat to find an old white border card, and 4th edition is right when I started playing, so that's cool.
I'll sleeve it anyways.
Now for our 6 uncommons. Can you imagine if there was like...
It actually looks in decent condition, considering.
Yeah. Can you imagine if there was uncommons in here from Arabian Nights or something?
The corner's a little weird, though.
Never gonna happen. Yeah.
The coloring's different.
What is this binding on?
The corner?
Leave the descriptor in there. So here's our 6 uncommon pack. Oh, look, it's the exact same one.
I hope the other ones are different.
The frost. Then we've got, well, we're back to Lorwyn, this time in green. Prismatic Undercurrents. Another Lorwyn. We're back to red. Double strike. Other giants you control have double strike. Rhymekin Recluse. Elemental Wizard.
Ooh, I think I used that in my deck.
Could be. Same sets. I'm noticing the exact same sets. And, but anyway. Glittering Stockpile is the exact same card we got in the last one from this set. So that's a repeat. And Bearded, or yeah. So these 3 cards were all, the 1st and 5th and 6th were the exact same cards that were in the last 6-card pack. And these 3 were 3 uncommons from Lorwyn, same as last time, but different uncommons because the other 3 were all red. So that is interesting. You can see there's sort of, this batch of packing definitely had some similarities here. So that's neat to observe, but I don't think it particularly worked in our favor. Alright, and let's see what we get here. Last time we got Phineas. Are we going to get another Phineas, or are we going to get something else?
Hopefully something else. I like variety.
Me too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's not Phineas. We got Mystic Confluence. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode. You may choose the same mode more than once.
Goodness.
So what is this? CMM 223. Is that Commander Masters?
Maybe.
Maybe. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Return target creature to its owner's hand, or draw a card. Alright. So you could just pay 5 and draw 3 cards if you wanted to. Or you can use it to counter spell and draw a card or 2, depending how they're doing on their mana availability. You could use it counter target spell unless its controller pays 3 more than once. If they have, say, 4 mana up, they couldn't pay both times. And return target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, I mean, you can usually find a use. I don't know. I don't think it's a great card, but I'll have to check. Mystic Confluence. I may have heard of it. I don't know. Then we've got a Meza Cavalier. And Vanquish the Foul is an uncommon.
Oh, fun.
Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater and scry 1 for 6 as a sorcery. That's awful. And then we've got a Reaper of the Night. Okay. 7-cost creature with... Yeah, I don't think that doesn't seem great to me either. Anyway, but the rare is at least interesting for something I'm unfamiliar with in my gap years, so I'll have to take a look. Well, got a sleeve handy?
Yeah, right here.
We'll sleeve that one. And, yeah.
We'll have to kind of go through and check and see.
So if nothing else, like I said, 2 packs of 100 packs of flimsies, that's enough to do 3 60-card decks if you're into a deck building phase, which is what I used to do when I was building a lot of decks. I'd get 2 of these, and I could sleeve up 3 decks once I had them put together and have a few extra spare sleeves. I didn't usually make sideboards for my decks because I wasn't playing that sort of competitive events. But so our highlights here that we got was the Mystic Confluence, Phineas, a couple of cards. Here's the other rare, Harsh Mercy. So those were three rares we found in those 2 packs. The Chandra, we got the Voice of Reason and the Sarah's Advocate, which are kind of neat from Urza's Destiny, a 4th edition Merc Dwellers. And, yeah, Chandra's probably not worth much. I just found it interesting. That's why I pulled that out. This is definitely not worth anything either.
It's just fun.
It's just fun for variety. I do like these random packs when they have an old white border card for nostalgia, if nothing else. So, anyway, let us know what you think. Was this worth it? I think, honestly, we did pretty good, because I'm guessing Harsh Mercy is worth $1 or $2, and Mystic Confluence might be as well. I'm not so sure about Phineas, but, I mean, it looks like it in the right deck is playable. And Bloomburrow is always fun. So, I'm honestly fairly happy with this. I think we did all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way if you want to get a variety of cards, too, if you're new to Magic, and you just kind of want a little bit of stuff. If you like mystery packs, this is kind of fun, too. It's great for, a collector, not necessarily if you're collecting for value, but just for...
2 mil micron.
Fun.
I don't know. This, like
variety.
I said, this is their own pristine whatever brand of sleeves. So I don't know where they source these. You know, most of the other ones you get, it says on them whether they're
brand?
PMC free or whatever.
Isn't that the same brand as the...
Or PVC free or whatever, or...
Of the, the pages that you put in binders? The sleeves? Like the plastic?
I usually get Ultra Pro pages, I believe.
Well, you can get other...
Yes, there are other brands out there. I don't know. Anyway.
All right. Well...
It is what it is.
Let us know what card you were most surprised to see and which one you liked.
Yeah.
And would you buy these yourself?
I think Bearded Axe will be more useful with all the dwarves coming. I probably not, but who knows?
I think if you have kids that are just getting into Magic too, this could be a fun way for them.
I mean, it's certainly a more economical way than buying regular packs. Because the 2 of these at $4 a piece is less than you pay for most packs these days. So...
And if you just want to, kind of get a variety of stuff and...
Yep. And you're not caring about keeping things standard legal or whatever, or...
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're playing per Pauper, this probably isn't the best because we got more uncommons than commons, I think. Or close to the same, maybe, but... Anyway.
Anyways,
not bad.
Leave a comment, and we will get back to you with questions, because I'm sure when this is going, I'm not going to have all the answers. But Papa Spokat can get back to you.
Leave a comment, and I'll take a look at some point when I get a chance.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you later.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye for now.